मतलब नहीं है वो ही।
देखो तो उस दिन कितना 2:30 बजे भी बैठना पड़ा।
अंकल बैग लेके जाओ ना प्लीज।
अरे मेरे पास माचिस नहीं है।
But ma'am, नहीं, I don't trust him. You go for the break and you do something.
I want fire with last year.
No, I don't trust you. Your break is not trustable. Keep the bag outside.
I'll bring the sky shot. I'll bring the sky shot.
No need. Then do it outside.
Why are you like this?
It's okay. Where did we stop?
We did this.
Living speech.
We elected 6. 5, 6.
Act 3.
Act 3 scene. Act 3 scene 2. Antony's, but the word yesterday the word of Caesar might have stood against.
Courage to get it right.
Can you please take your bag up?
I think it happened.
I don't trust him. He must have got an agarbatti or something. And as soon as he got it,
You will also get burned. Logically, you will also
he would be okay with it, I'm sure. But yesterday the word of Caesar might
Yeah, we have started dialogue, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow is Sunday, huh?
Sunday.
Yes, tomorrow is Sunday. So I'm happy that I can ask you if you are the only one who will come. Please say for me.
I'm coming, I'm having pressure.
Okay, fine. But are you coming tomorrow?
I'll make
Makeup.
means I'll be go to my home for 1 day.
I love how indecisive he is. He's so casual, he just might go.
You know, I love my by sleep. On Sunday it's
Yes,
You could take today's class on Tuesday only then. This is
I have a class on Tuesday also.
and on Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, then you get an off. I think so there's 5 days of break, then again it's okay. So now after this, once this is virtually issue is left, I think so mirrors we have done.
We don't have that.
We don't have mirrors, right? I don't know why we decided that, so I think I was happy.
We only have virtually two, we finish it by tomorrow.
Virtually issue is that more.
MCB.
Yes, and it's Tuesday all the comprehension and all that is sort out. We start solving those comprehension and MCB ones. And then later on, once that is over, then the class hopefully is over. I will not take more.
No IAs in approach to extra classes.
I will shall see afterwards. So, from where but yesterday. So, correct, open the text. Stop talking.
Sit here.
No, to grab concept, we need to sit here. For literature is okay. As long as you have to do stupid answers, I don't want to throw anything on it right now. Correct. And time you are all going to sleep over here and like, come on.
I see. But yesterday the word of Caesar might have stood against the word. Now lies in here. And none so poor to do him reverence. O masters, if I were disposed to still your hearts and minds to mutiny and rage, I should do Brutus wrong and Cassius wrong, who you all know are honorable men. I will not do them wrong. I rather choose to wrong the dead, to wrong myself and you. Then I will wrong such honorable men. Yours the parchment with the seal of Caesar. I found it in his closet. It's his will. Let but the commons hear his testament, which, pardon me, I do not mean to read. And they would go and kiss dead Caesar's wounds and dip their napkins in his sacred blood. Yeah, beg a hair of him for memory and die, mention it within their will, bequeathing it as a rich legacy unto their issue. I guess we did this in napkin blood.
No, this is definitely because one is California's way, one is 3 times the salary, this is third time it has come with Anthony using. So, but yesterday the word of Caesar might have stood against the word. What he's saying that yesterday Caesar was living, right? So his word would overcome all the opposition of everybody, right? He's the most powerful person, right? So his word would have, like, nobody would dare to oppose his word. But now he lies there. His body is lying there, right? Or I've got Pompey's. Remember Pompey's statue on back Pompey's statue on the Pompey statue on this one. And none so poor to his reverence. That means there is no man so humble, they have respect. Because Anthony had instigated the crowd, right? Against them, against Caesar. So like there is no man is so humble to pay him respect. Alright? O masters, if I was disposed to stir your hearts and minds into mutiny and rage. So he says, O masters are basically O friends, he's referring to the people there. So he says, O friends, if I was inclined to instigate your hearts and minds to mutiny. Mutiny is die, okay, to rebel, okay, die and rage, I would do Brutus wrong. Right? I would do Brutus wrong and Cassius wrong, who are honorable men. So he's yeah. I will not do them wrong. I rather choose to wrong the dead. Wrong the dead by how? By not defending Caesar. How do I wrong the dead? By not defending Caesar. Who is they call ambitious. To wrong myself. Right? Wrong myself. By how will I wrong myself? By not speaking about Caesar.
Not standing.
And not standing up for him. Okay? And you by not allowing you to be deceived by Brutus. So three wrongs when he says, three wrongs. He says first wrong, he said, I will wrong the Caesar because by not defending. Okay, for being called ambitious, by not defending Caesar to be called ambitious. Second wrong is wrong me. Why? By not speaking what I know, that is true. The third wrong is by allowing you to be deceived by
Deceived means being influenced by people.
yes. Brutus is deceiving you, right? When he's saying that Caesar was ambitious, that's right, him. But that was not true. Correct? Because he's proven everything wrong. Whatever Brutus has said, Anthony has proved it wrong. Remember, he said if Caesar was ambitious,
He would have taken the crown.
yes.
He would have not something but the will.
Now it will come. So then he says, but here's the parchment with the seal of Caesar. Parchment is a paper, okay, or an old paper when you talk about it's a document. Here it's referring to the document. And he says, here's the parchment with the seal of Caesar. I found it in his closet. So it takes out the document. In that, there was a seal of Caesar. Remember, in olden days, there was always a seal. Proof that is a legal document, and the seal is always the king's seal. Remember that they ring may be having it, or they have this particular stamp. Yes, with backs. You see it with backs now. And he says, I found it in his closet. So he said, I found this in his closet, and this is his will. It is his will. You know what is will, right? We know. Even now also we have the write down the will. Yes. Let but the common hear this testimony. Let but the common citizen. Okay, common hear it was the citizen. Let them hear this testimony, which pardon me, I do not mean to be. So he takes a pause. He's playing with the emotions of the people. He's saying, like he's written the will who's like Caesar done so much for you, and he's in tears, he's crying, he's angry. So there are various emotions he's feeling. He's trying to get the crowd with him. Right? Gain the support of the crowd. So he's using all the emotions to his speech. So he says, and they would go and kiss their Caesar who dipped their napkins in a sacred bath. Yeah means yes. Beg her hair, that means obtain a strand of hair from him as a memento. Alright? And mention it in their wills, repeating it as rich legacy unto their issue. Legacy is property. And they will leave this strand of hair to their children. Issues are children. So they will leave this hair to the children. Right? Because Caesar was so powerful and this one, as a members, they will give the hair strand to their children. But they will not, he's so inconsiderate, they're not even paying respect to him. Okay? That.
Fourth citizen. We hear the will, read it not, Anthony. The will, we will, your Caesar's will, Anthony. Have patience, gentle friends. I must not read it. It is not meet you know how Caesar loved you. You are not wood, you are not stones, but men. and being men, during the will of Caesar, it will inflame you. It will make you mad. This good you know not that you are his heirs. For if you should, oh, what would come of it? Fourth citizen. Read the will hear it, Anthony. You shall read us the will, Caesar's will. Should I read? Anthony, will you be my patient?
Will you be my patient?
Will you be patient?
Yeah, the doctor.
Will you be patient? Will you stay a while? I have overshot myself to tell you of it. I fear around the honorable men whose daggers have stabbed Caesar. I do fear it. They were traitors, honorable men. The will, the testament. They were villains, murderers. The will, read the will. You will compel me when you read the will, then make a ring about the courts of Caesar. And let me show you him that made the will. Shall I descend? And will you give me leave? Come down, descend. You shall have leave.
Now stop.
Comes down.
Alright, so we learn the will. So now he's like, it's like the scarab is hanging in front of the mob. Okay, in this crowd. He's saying that this is the will. See the left view. And says, read the will. You want to listen to the will. Does this have patience, gentlemen? I must not read it. Why I must not read it? Because it is not neat, you know how Caesar loved you. It is not neat, it is not fitting that you know how much Caesar loved you. Okay? You are not good. Good is saying not unfeeling people, right? You are made of emotion. You are not stones.
You are living. You are living.
Yeah, living. And you will feel all that, right? When I is the will, you will feel very emotional. But men, and being men, hearing the will of Caesar, it will inflame you. Inflame you will make you furious. It will make you angry. It will make you mad. This means it is good you know not what that you are his heirs. So he said it is good that you don't know that you are his heirs. You know who are heirs, right?
The one
You are your father's heir. The
You
property
are
of
your
your
father's
father's property. That heir. Understood? Because he's saying that Caesar has left all his property to common people. So he's saying you are his heirs. Alright? And if you should, oh, what would come of it? So if you should be, if you knew about it, then what will be the consequences of it? Understood? The consequences are going to be very great. Now here if you see they are like, very if you see the mob, they are very inconsistent. First they were supporting Brutus, now they are supporting Anthony. Alright, they are not thinking rationally,
They
or
are
logically.
influenced.
Yes. So that is what very fickle minds, yes. They are traitors, honorable men. So now immediately remember that let's carry him on a shoulder, take him in a triumph. Because now they're saying they are traitors. Honorable men is like an insult. Alright.
It's not related, but when Antony was saying his speech, Brutus and the other
Brutus was not there.
they were not.
Brutus left from that place.
So if they would have heard this speech, they would have stabbed Antony.
They would have taken some action together. Brutus was not there. And Brutus had already told them that he had taken the leadership role. That you are not going
Antony's
to
will was aware of it.
Yeah.
But in the video that we saw, there were two men who were talking here and saying
They were just minor conspirators. They were not at power.
they were the conspirators, not conspirators.
Yeah. They were the conspirators, but not powerful conspirators. Brutus was powerful, Cassius was powerful.
They were the main people.
The rest were minor.
They just had some.
Yes, and remember Cassius was also away from there. Because when they started the speech, Cassius and Brutus decided they will address the crowd separately. Cassius was also not present in the crowd.
But didn't Brutus already address the crowd as well?
Brutus and Cassius addressed the crowd simultaneously
Oh yeah.
in different places.
Oh.
So Cassius is not present there. Brutus, after he said to listen to Anthony's speech, he has my leave, right? He has my permission, and he moves away from there. He goes back from there.
That is like they were there and I was
No, they were not there. How would the drama progress?
Exactly.
That. So then he says they are the will, the testament. They are wills, murderers. Again, they are like everybody's son. He says you will compel me. Compel me means force me. Okay, you are forcing me then to read the will. Let's then make a ring about the corpse of Caesar, the body of Caesar, and let me show you him that made the will. So let me show you Caesar who made the will. Shall I descend? He's asking permission. Can I get down? He's at the pulpit. Remember, the pulpit is at the higher platform, so he's getting down. Shall I descend? Will you give me leave? So he's asking permission. So he's acting really submissive, but actually his intention is not really submissive. Right? He's asking permission. Can I get? As if they had the power to grant the permission. Alright, and then if you come down, descend, you shall have leave. That means you have the permission to come down. And he comes down from
Ring, stand round. If your tears prepare to shed them now. You all do know this mantle. I remember the first time I ever Caesar put it on. It was on a summer evening in his tent. That day he overcame the nerve. Look, in this place runs Cassius' dagger. To see what a rent the envious Casca made. Through this the well-behaved Brutus stabbed, and as he plucked his cursed steel away, mark how the blood of Caesar followed it, as rushing out of doors, to be resolved. If Brutus so unkindly no, for Brutus, as you know, was Caesar's angel. Judge, O you gods, how dearly Caesar loved him. This was the most and kindest cut of all. For what, when the noble Caesar saw him stabbed, in gratitude more strong than Caesar's arms, quite vanquished him, then mirth burst his mighty heart, and in his mantle, muffling up his face, even at the base of Pompey's statue, which all the while ran blood, great Caesar fell. Oh, what a fall was there, my Katrina! Then I and you and all of us are fell down. Whilst bloody crescent flourished over us. Oh, now you weep, and I perceive you feel the dint of pity. These are gracious drops, kind souls, what weep you when you but behold. Are Caesar's vesture wounded? Look you here is himself, mad as you see the traitors.
Alright. So here he's being very smart. He says make a ring around it and he's showing Caesar's body. And he's showing each and every wound with the conspirators vein. This adds as a light to to ignite their anger. So he says if you have tears, prepare to shed them now. So he says if you basically saying that you should cry now when I show you the body. You all do know is this mantle. Mantle is a cloak. Okay. And Caesar's wearing a cloak at that particular time, right? When he was stabbed. So he said this is you know all this you all know this cloak. I remember the first time ever Caesar put it on was on a summer evening. So he said this cloak which I put on was on a summer evening in his tent. The day he overcame Nervi. Nervi was a Gallic tribe. Okay, Gallic tribe conquered by Caesar. Gallic tribe is like this Regnant tribe and all that. Gallic tribe is that. It's the name of a tribe. Alright. And he says this tribe was conquered by Caesar. Alright. And that day he wore this cloak. Alright. Look in this place that Caesar's dagger, Cassius' dagger through. So he says he's showing the place where the dagger, Cassius' dagger had gone through, and he says the cloak. He said this is the place where Cassius' dagger went through. Alright. See what a rent that envious Casca made. Rent is a hole. Alright. He says see what a hole the envious is malicious or jealous. Okay. Casca made. Through this, the well-beloved this stab. So through this hole, he's showing all the holes in the cloak, and he's saying through this hole, the well-beloved. Well-beloved means beloved. This stab. As he plucked his cursed steel away, as he plucked means he pulled. His steel is his sword. Okay, his dagger. As he pulled his cursed dagger away, note how the blood of Caesar followed it. So he said, look. How the mark or note, how the blood of Caesar followed it. Alright, as rushing out of doors to be resolved, as though it was rushing out of the door to make sure. whether it was Brutus who did this cruelty. Because Caesar didn't expect Brutus to stab him, right? So that is why the end to Brute that dialogue came. So he says, see, his blood also came out as though he's trying the blood follows his dagger as if to make sure that is it really Brutus who had cruelly stabbed him. Alright? For Brutus, as you know, was Caesar's angel. So he says, his known angel is here his favorite. Because Brutus was Caesar's favorite. Angel is a favorite. Alright? Judge, oh you gods, how dearly Caesar loved you. So that you can be the judge, like how Caesar really loved you. This was the most unkindest cut of all. That means the most cruel wound. Alright? It was the most cruel wound given to Caesar. Because when your best friend or the person you love the most betrays you, that is the most your heart breaks, right? Like that. So this was the most unkindest or the most cruel wound given. For when noble Brutus saw him stabbed, ingratitude was more strong than traitors are. This is when the noble Caesar.
It is for when the noble Caesar.
Yeah, saw him stabbed. Sorry. For when the noble Caesar saw him stabbed, the shock of ingratitude. You know when you're talking about the ingratitude which Brutus had, right, was so strong that the traitor's hands defeated him completely. He felt that wound in his heart, he felt he was defeated completely, and his powerful heart gave up, and he fell, and in his cloak, covering up his face, Caesar fell at the base of Pompey's statue. Got it? And then he says, oh, what a fall it was, my countrymen. At that moment, he said then, when he said then, at that moment, I and you and all of us fell down. While this bloody pleasing flourished over us, while violent crime against the state triumphed over us.
No, it is something different.
No, it is this bloody pleasing flourished over us. That line means while violent crime against the state triumphed over us.
Okay.
While violent crime against the state triumphed over us. Because it is not, you are talking about a person who is very powerful and you are killing him. So it is a violent crime against the state. Na? Like when Gandhiji was killed, remember assassinated, he represented the country, right? So it's like that, he represented Rome. It is a violent crime, triumph over us. Oh, now you read, I perceive means see. I see you feel the blow of pity. Dim is blow, the blow of pity. These are gracious drops. Gracious drops means honorable drops. Kind souls. What are you weeping? Okay. Why are you weeping? When you have seen our Caesar's vesture is closed. Clothes, wounded is torn. Vesture is closed and wounded is torn. Look you here. He himself marred. Marred is mutilated. Marred is mutilation. Sorry.
And it means shattered.
Mutilated because it's stabbed 33 times.
And it means shattered.
How can it be shattered?
I don't know. I'm made as very shattered. That's right.
No, it cannot be shattered. It's not a glass. If it was glass, it would be shattered into pieces, right? His body is mutilated. When it is stabbed so many times, so definitely it is destroyed, right? Instead of shattered, it's going to be destroyed. Right? Glass shatters. The exact word is mutilated. You know what is mutilated, right? No, that's right. Three more. Mutilated is when you are destroying your body. Like for example, you cut off the head, you cut off the hands, you cut off the legs. Now that body was found in the fridge. So, like that is known as mutilated.
A boyfriend killed her girlfriend or something and stole her thing.
Then there's some psychotic people who cut off the head and hands and legs and fingers and throw them here and there.
Yes.
So mutilated is that. Yes. Understood? That is what mutilation when you destroy certain things and a body specific. So mutilated is an apt word for that. As you see, with traitors, with by traitors. Because he, as I said, he was stabbed 33 times. How many times you have told me?
True. Oh, pretty spectacle.
Spectacle.
For noble Caesar. Oh, willful day. For traitors, villains. Oh, most bloody sight. We will be revenged. Revenge, about, seek, burn, fire, kill, slay. Let not a traitor live. Stay, countrymen. Peace there. You're the noble Antony. We'll hear him. We'll follow him. We'll die with him. Good friends, should I read that out?
Like maybe because I was still where it is. Like what?
Good friends, sweet friends, let me not steal you. Stir you up. To such a sudden flood of mutiny. They that have done this deed are honorable. What private griefs they have, alas, I know not. That made them do it. They are wise and honorable, and will no doubt please and answer you. I come not then to steal away your lives. I am no way as Brutus is, but as you know me all a plain blind man. That love my friend, and that with no full right, that gave me public leave to speak of it. For I have neither wit, nor words, nor word, action, nor utterance, nor the power of speech stir men's blood. I only speak right on. I tell you that which you yourself do know. Show you speak evil poor dumb hearts, and bid them speak for me. But where I Brutus and Brutus Antony, there were an Antony who buffered up their spirits and put a tongue in every wound of Caesar. That should move the stones of road to rise in mutiny. Feel mutiny, we burn the house of Brutus.
Alright, stop. One page is enough. So piteous spectacle. Piteous
Yes, is feeling bad.
feeling pitiful to someone. Spectacle is a sight. Okay? So piteous spectacle with a pitiful sight. Then a noble Caesar or woeful day is a sad day. Woeful, yes, woeful, not awful. Woeful, W-O-E, woe means sad. Okay? Woeful day. Then a old traitors, villains. So now you see the transition. It has already now they are giving names for them, right? They're calling him traitors, they're calling him villain, they're calling him like they're feeling pity for Caesar's body. Initially, the same people were against Caesar, right? So now they have changed. So doesn't people mind when you say it's very happy for this. So he will revenge that we want revenge. Revenge about his get on with it. Seek, burn, and now they want to kill. Okay, they want to kill the conspirators. So they'll like seek, search for them, burn them, fire them, kill them, slay also.
I think we should pick up the book.
No, it's a spam call. I think we should pick up spam.
Let's go to them. Let's pick up the book.
Okay. And then Anthony says stay countrymen. Stay means wait. Okay. First plebeian. Peace there. Here the noble Anthony. Peace means quiet. Be quiet. You know, yeah, you call Shanti, Anjali and all that. We'll hear him, we'll follow him, we'll die with him. And now Anthony, we will hear him, we will follow him and we will die with him. So now there are
completely influenced that.
yes, absolutely influenced by Anthony. As I said, he used a lot of emotions to instigate them, right? And plus he showed the body of Caesar and showed what. He also told them He like Caesar left so many things for them, correct?
He hasn't disclosed his will yet.
No, it will come towards the end. Good friends, sweet friends. And look at the words he uses. Good friends, sweet friends. Let me not stir you up. So let me not instigate you. Okay. To such sudden flood of mutiny. Sudden flood of mutiny is wave of violence. They that have done this deed are honorable. This deed is talking about the murder. Who have done this murder are honorable. What private griefs, that is, what personal grievances they had, alas, I know not. So I don't know what kind of personal grievances they had against Caesar that made them do it. They are wise and honorable, and he's using the word in a very sarcastic way. I said they are wise and honorable, and will no doubt with reasons answer. That will explain to you the reasons why they have done.
You want me to put a question?
Yes. They will, when you ask them, not question them, because when they can give you enough of explanation, because finally, just said, because Caesar was ambitious, I killed him, right? I slew him. So he said, they will give you explanation why. I don't know why they killed him. Okay? And they are honorable men. Again, we use the word honorable. I come not to steal your hearts away. So it is, I have not come to steal your hearts away, means I have not come to take, get your consensus. I am no orator. Orator, you understood, na? The person gives a speech. So it is, I am not an orator like Brutus is. But as you know me well, a plain blind man. I speak very plainly. That love my friend. So I love my friend very much. And that you know full well that every public need to speak of it. So he says they know that full well that I love Caesar a lot and they gave me permission to speak to him. For I have neither wit. So he says wit is intelligence. So I said I don't have any intelligence, nor words. Words are vocabulary. Nor words. Words is authority. Action is gesture. Nor utterance. Utterance is elocution. You know how the way I deliver the speech. I don't have that elegance to deliver the speech. Nor the power of speech. Nor the persuasive public speaking. Okay.
But he had all of them.
Yes, but he's
He's
downplaying.
downplaying.
He's downplaying it in order to gain their sympathy, gain their support. So he's downplaying all of these. To stir blood, that is required to stir blood. I only speak right on. Right on means directly. I speak directly. I tell you that which you yourself do know. So I tell you what you already know. So you speak Caesar's wound. So I showed you to speak Caesar's wound, the place where they have stabbed them. Poor dark mouth. So these the wounds are like a mouth. When your skin goes apart, it's like a mouth. So he's saying poor dark mouth. So he's calling the wounds as dark mouth. Like and with them to speak. Sorry, yes. And he says which doesn't have an ability to speak. So that's why it's asking me to speak for them. The wounds don't have the ability to speak. They are like mouths, but which don't have the ability to speak. And they have asked me to speak for them. So I understood.
He is lost in his dream.
Yeah, he's lost in his dream world. He's totally lost. He's saying the Caesar's wounds are like mouths. Okay, he's comparing Caesar's wounds like mouth. And his mouth, wounds cannot speak, right? So Anthony says, I am speaking for them. Now understood?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So I better go and drink water and be awake.
Let's find it out.
That one. Now you're this one.
Should I? Which one did I have?
This one.
Yes. He must want a fan. He loves the cold weather. They advised me not to come today. Tomorrow.
Very good.
So that even she wouldn't miss any.
Yes.
But I was scared that it was cold me.
I would.
That is
I
why
want to finish your course.
that is why I came. She said we come from Tuesday. She's returning to home on Monday.
But once the course is over, you will get time to prepare. When is your prelim starting?
Oh yeah, we got our date sheet.
He went to drink water or he's gone to
He went to play with him. 25th November. It's a Monday.
for the rest of the over.
But we have our first pre-board on 21st.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. But we have a class before our pre-board that means because it's on Monday. We have a class on Saturday.
no, before that, hopefully your paper like this will be over. MCB, you have only comprehension in that. Most
No,
of-
we have creative as well, right? From MCD.
What is the creative? What is left in creative?
No, but all the topics come from there. For creative, all the topics will be coming from MCD.
That's what I'll explain to you, but MCB has only 4 units.
Let me see. And what if everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 units.
Health and medicine, education, science, environment, travel and tourism, national education.
Which is short, it's not very long. So in a 2 hours span, I think so we can finish 1 unit. Or
Yes.
4 at least chapters for it. So not very, I saw that I went through that, very long.
Where has he gone?
10 kilometers away. As it is in sleeping, as it is Julius Caesar plus put me to sleep also.
I slept in my class while doing this and the teacher taunted me. She said, and the base is because I was very attentive before all of Julius Caesar, but after Julius Caesar, I'm like, nice. It's very boring.
What is
Like, it's fun to study here, Julius Caesar, but in school, it's very boring. I don't know how. I felt very sleepy every day, just doing something.
Julius Caesar thing is what is the political system, that's why it is. But if you know politics and you know how manipulative people can be, so you have both the sides, both the shades in this. You have one who is very idealistic, Julius is very idealistic, so he blindly believes the conspirators and what they are doing is actually justified.
The second one is
Anthony changes like it's a really to see. Anthony here he's instigating the crowd, but later on his power hungry. Once he sees this one, he instigates this one. What
Yeah,
went
yeah.
10 kilometers away to drink, sorry?
So you went it up to the uncle now.
10 kilometers away you went.
No, he just went it up to the uncle.
They got drinking water. They couldn't take that.
Yeah, sorry, that's all. I didn't know that you drink 1 whole liter of water. We are so thirsty. The thirsty crow you are. Okay. So he says, so understood about the dumb wounds?
No, he didn't.
The wounds are like mouth, and because they cannot speak, I have to speak for them. Okay, but were I Brutus? Now then he says, if I was Brutus, and Brutus was Anthony, alright, so understood in exchange of role. If I was Brutus and Brutus was Anthony, there were an Anthony would ruffle up your spirit. Means this Anthony would have stirred up your emotions. Ruffled up your spirit means would have stirred up your emotions and put a stung in every wound of Caesar. So that the wounds of Caesar would speak. Alright? And that will move the unfeeling Rome to rise and mutiny. If our roles were exchanged. He says, if I was Brutus and Brutus was Anthony, then I would, as Anthony would stir up Rome and to mutiny, to rebel against the conspirators. Clear with this?
We'll mutiny. We'll burn the foundations. Away then come, seek the conspirators. Yet you are the countrymen, yet you are the speak. Peace, so, you are Anthony, most noble Anthony. Why, friends, you go to do you know not what? Wherein hath Caesar thus deserved your loves? Alas, you know not, I must tell you then. You must have forgot the will I told you of. Most true, the will, let's stay here and here, the will. Here is the will, and under Caesar's seal. To every Roman citizen he gives, to every man 75 drachmas. Most noble Caesar will revenge his death, O royal Caesar. Hear me with patience. Peace through. Moreover, he hath left you all his walks, his private arbors,
Arbor,
arbors,
arbors,
arbors, and new planted orchards.
orchards.
Orchards. On this side Tiber, he hath left them you, and to you high heirs forever. Common pleasures. You walk and recreate yourselves. Here was a season when comes such another.
Stop. Alright, so he said, we will mutiny. Mutiny is we will riot, we will rebel, okay? Then we will burn the house of Brutus. Now, first they were carrying the trial, so now the total change of scene. So he said, we'll burn the house of Brutus. Away then, come seek the conspirators. Seek means search for the conspirators. Okay, we're going to search and kill them. Yet, here we find
How did it start? Who killed the season?
who killed the Caesar.
How? Please.
The,
Jesus.
the,
Yes.
the.
Yes.
Caesar is the proper noun. The.
Julius.
Julius is not Juliet, not Romeo Juliet.
Who killed him?
You want the crackers go.
Actually, I'll burn you only instead of the crackers.
Okay, but it will not sound.
No, I don't care. You because the Ravan of my this side. Of mine uncle, you're the Ravan.
And Alia is-
Ravan.
Yes, of mine uncle, you're the Ravan. Because
Wait, Alia is the Ram who is gone on one path is not allowed to enter your Ram.
I patiently told you from the very beginning you're not paying attention and now again you're asking a stupid question.
I'm not asking you stupid question. I'm asking you a sensible question.
It is a stupid question because I had already told you who killed Caesar.
Who kills him?
When I say head to brute, when I say head to brute, what do you mean? You to brute, na? And then
There were 7 conspirators. Remember, main ones were Brutus and Cassius. The demand was to let Cassius' brother step inside.
it was not for the demand, they made up an excuse.
Remember?
Because Cassius was jealous of Caesar.
Then Brutus
Brutus was told, he said, like, because what has happened, now this you make me, we do the whole thing and you come and sit here. Now
I'll
what
explain
happened?
him in the break. I'll explain him in the
You
break.
come and, no, I better explain, because without that he doesn't know. So,
I told you you should say.
initially, I know you need to sit here, now I'll start you. Initially, it was that there was 3 triumvirate. There was Crassus was there, Pompey was there, and Julius Caesar. What happened? Crassus died in war. So they were out of the 2 rulers were there. So in that, out of 2 rulers, Pompey and Julius Caesar, they didn't agree with each other. So they fought. So Julius Caesar won. So only Julius Caesar was and Pompey was killed in the war. And Pompey and his sons were killed. Because it was the hierarchies like that, right? Like after the father, the sons stayed. So the sons also were killed and Pompey also was killed. So these people were against, they didn't like Julius Caesar, they were against Julius Caesar. Okay. Brutus was Julius Caesar's best friend. Alright? And Brutus. And like but since only one person is living, so definitely that was something like he will become the monarch, he will become the king. Cassius didn't want that. Julius Caesar has epilepsy. Epilepsy will get fits. Alright, and he said, I saved him when he was drowning. So this kind of person will become the ruler. And Brutus is torn because he says like Rome was a republican. Okay, it was a republican, democratic philosophy was there. So he said, if Julius Caesar is the only one, people will crown him as the monarch, and then he will become a dictator. He will become a tyrant for the people. So he was torn between that. He felt like killing Julius Caesar will make sure that Rome will become a republic country. Okay. So that was he was torn between that, and because he was torn, he was confused. Cassius took advantage of it because he said he didn't like Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar also didn't like Cassius. So it was mutual. Alright, and that's why he says, he manipulates Brutus and tells him, if this one Julius Caesar is living, then he will be the king, he will be the monarch, and we have to bow before him like servants, like slaves. And that's why, he was very patriotic. Brutus was very, very patriotic. And he was very idealistic. So he says, no, this is not, this what he's saying is correct and all that. And he didn't validate, didn't verify. And he went with Cassius, and that's why they stabbed him on 15th of March, Ides of March.
One might have it.
Yes. The feast of Lupercal was on 14th of Feb and 15th of March, they stabbed him. Okay, you got it?
Now please do not say that it.
Then why did Julius give a speech after killing the Julius?
Because Brutus, he was, as I said, he was very patriotic, he was very idealistic. He said, we have to own up that we have killed Julius Caesar. He said, why we will not hide it? We have done it, we are sacrificers, he said. We are not butchers. We are reformers, we are not murderers. Understood? His philosophy was that what we have done is done for the good of Rome. So people should know it, that we have done it for them. That's why he gave us speech.
And then Antony manipulated the.
Yes, Anthony, because Anthony was his Caesar's best friend also, and he loved Caesar a lot. All right, so he felt he wanted revenge, right? Because they killed Caesar, so he wanted revenge against them. So that's why he instigated this, and these conspirators have to pay the price. Now, as I said, Anthony was very blind. In the sense, during Cassius' intention, he couldn't read. Even Anthony's intention, he couldn't read. Then Cassius warns him that because Cassius tells Brutus, why don't you kill Anthony? When we are killing Caesar, when we are killing Caesar, we should kill Anthony too. So that's why he says, no, we will not, because we are not supposed to be bloody. We are supposed to be sacrificers. Okay, so we are only, and what is sacrifice is Caesar, not Anthony. So he doesn't say, and he says, but Anthony, Cassius says we need to kill Anthony because he was not a threat to us, and his very words come true. No, they don't kill Anthony because Brutus says no. Brutus was a very powerful, in the sense, after Caesar, Brutus was very well respected in Rome. And Cassius wanted his support, so Cassius couldn't go against him. And Cassius was his brother-in-law also. Cassius was married to Brutus' sister. Now, right? Yes. And now you ask me now, Bharat khatam ho gayi aur Ram kaun tha, you pat say you one back.
Please sit here. Please.
I swear to God, I make you sit here.
From the next chapter, sit here.
Mostly over.
Virtually through his left.
Now you continue. No, extra chapter. Same here.
Chapter, yes. There are some pictures of cartoons.
It is a cartoon.
Alright, which dialogue are you on?
Bye, friends.
Okay.
No, wait.
Yeah, from there only.
No, you the seal. Here is the will, and under Caesar's seal to every Roman citizen he gives. You have to read his will, explain his will.
Okay, so under his seal means which bears a seal, which has a seal. And every Roman citizen he gives to every several men. Several means individual man. To every individual man, he left 75 drachmas. Okay, drachmas are coins. He says, and there were silver coins. Most noble Caesar, he will revenge his death. So now people say, oh, we are getting something, that he's given us something, so we have to take it, this one is death. We have to revenge his death. Oh, royal Caesar, hear me with patience, please hope. Moreover, he has left you also. This is what Caesar has left for the people in his will. He's given every individual person 75 drachmas. So imagine all the citizens of Rome, he has left 75 drachmas to every individual person. Then he says, he has left you all his works. Works are his gardens. Okay? He's left you all his gardens. his private arbors. Arbors are his summer houses. Okay. And new planted orchard, that is freshly planted orchards. On this side of Tiber, Tiber is a river. So on this side of river, he's planted, like he's planted orchards are where? What is orchards?
It's like a garden, a long trail of plants planted.
It's a fruit. Orchards is where fruits are grown.
Fruits. Oh, the apple. Oh, apple.
Apple, oranges, mangoes, grapes, all those types. Yeah, farm. Break it down to farm only. Tiber is river, okay?
Yeah.
He had left them to you, to your heirs forever. So he left all these things to you and your heirs. Heirs is what? Heirs. Very good. What who are heirs?
Yes.
H-E-I-R-S.
Look at your textbook, the next page.
It's
This side, first line.
Yes.
Fourth word.
Who are heirs?
I don't know.
You are your dad. Mom just told you are your dad.
That's the first thing I told you. That's the first thing I told you. That's the first thing I told you.
Please don't let him stay away from his bag. I'm scared.
What did I tell you about heirs? I told you are your father's heir. I told you, no?
Oh, just
Oh my God.
I got it.
Write it down.
Better write it down. So who are heirs? Who are heirs?
What's here?
Wasihat is a document.
You, 8 seconds.
Grandma passes to father passes to son.
Yes.
That is only
So
Wasihat.
the person who's living is the heir, not the document.
That is a will.
Yeah, that is a will. This is heir. The person who inherits the property.
I think we should finish with it now before we break it through it 4 minutes.
I'll hammer him first. Okay? So he says,
To walk abroad.
alright, to walk abroad. Abroad means in the open air. Abroad and recreate. Recreate means refresh yourselves. Here was a Caesar. Who will, will there be such a person? Will comes another, will there be another person like Caesar? He's left everything to the common citizens, right? So will there be another person like Caesar? Never come away. We will burn his body in the holy place. Holy place is the forum. Okay, it is a saint. In the political life of Rome, forum was an important place. With brands of fire, that the traitors' houses take up the body. And he says, we'll burn his body in the holy place, and from his funeral fire, we will take the wood and we will burn the conspirator's house. Okay? Take up his body means carry the body, will take either head. Go fetch the fire, plug down the benches. Plug is pull down the benches.
I didn't read all of this.
I'm reading. Plug down forms, windows, and anything. Forms as in shutters, window shutters. Either plug down, pull down, everything what you can get. Okay? Now let it work. Mischief thou art afoot, take thou what course do thou will. So it says, now the agitation has begun. Agitation as in the riot has begun. And destruction you have started. Take whatever course of events you want. Okay? So mischief is again personified. So it says, destruction you have started. Take whatever course of events you want. Is it till there only?
Yes. Let's go.
Yay!
We finished the poem chapter.
Please, you start studying today, finish it today. Shut up. Now, ma'am, can we study virtually too by just reading it if you have doubts, we ask?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yes.
Now I just understood it. It's only 10 minutes.
Congratulations.
I gave.
That means imagine how great a teacher I am.
That's why.
Yeah, 10 minutes in Julius Caesar. Shame on you. You're sleeping the whole class.
No, I was not understanding your English.
I was not understanding my English, so you were not understanding Shakespeare in English.
Ma'am, can I
Shakespeare.
go to
Yes. Shakespeare in English, that's why I told you write down notes. Wherever the meaning, these are old English
I would
words.
really like to see your marks in this chapter.
15,000 words Shakespeare has given to English. You're still using those words, by the way.
For example,
For example, let me show you for example. Because for example, I want to take the duster and hit you.
what if for the next lecture we don't have a test time?
I can arrange for it. You know that, huh?
But how can we create new words?
Here.
Lonely, manager,
Critic, addiction,
and
bedazzled, undressed, in a pickle.
addiction.
These are, we had created these words. We had never used these words in normal English.
We use
Now we are using Shakespeare's words. Alligator. Yeah, it's not moving. One month.
Yeah, I understood.
There's so many words we still use. Bandit, critic, dauntless, dwindle, elbow, green eye, lackluster, lonely, skim milk. Skim milk is so prominent. Swagger, unaware, uncomfortable,
What are
undressed.
the words? Are you going through the words?
These are the words which Shakespeare invented.
What is this?
There are around 15,000 words which he had contributed. Understood?
Yes.